trying to pick where I want to start. Any cultural movement needs a center of gravity, a place that calls home, a place where everybody kind of collides into and transverses, and we didn't really have that. After about 5 years of doing it, so many questions repeatedly would come up of where is it going next, what's happening next, what's the next step? And I didn't really know what to say at the time, but that was okay because the answer came naturally on its own when we did our annual white party at the waiting room. We brought in longtime friend Ethan Bondelet. After that event, you know, he came to Jay Klein and I, and he said, it's nice that you get the cover charge and everything, but the house always wins. The house always wins, is what he said to us. He's like, I think it's time that we make that center of gravity. So with that in mind, and with the business ethos that the house always wins, you know, we thought, why not call it the House of Loom and open up a brick and mortar place 7 days a week. July of 2011, we did our soft opening and our grand opening in August. And here we are 2 years later. Within the first 6 months of operation, we almost went bankrupt. You know, we opened up not really knowing what the hell we were doing, just had a really good idea and lots of ambition, and we thought we would just open up a bar and we'd do events here and there, but we're a bar and people would just come. But what happened was, with Loom being perceived as an event, when Loom opened up its own place, people already put us in this category of that's kind of the special event place, and that's what people wanted from us. That's what we had to give them. If you just look, average week at House of Loom, Tuesdays we have a karaoke night, but it's geared towards theater industry folks. Wednesdays we'll do crate and craft club, which is basically, you know, find out different crate digging vinyl DJs and giving them a forum to play that music and hopefully turn people on to some older stuff. Thursdays could be anything from, you know, swing dancing with the jitterbugs. It could be spoken word with verbal gumbo. It could be like trap and moombatone with 10-12 bass plays. Some random indie show with Chris Aponic. You know, Fridays, typically things can get pretty wild. You know, we've seen residency from Depressed Buttons, the guys from The Faint. We've seen their Goo Party here on a regular basis, Audibly Nutritious. Saturdays, you know, that's like a really good night for people just to come in and celebrate something. You know, people love coming here on the weekends and celebrating birthdays and graduations and engagements. And on Sundays, like, you know, Zumba class, and then we go right into a salsa class. That's just a week right there that could happen. I mean, there's also wonderful things we've done with the funky, tacky purveyors of Church of Tomorrow, our annual white party, our Brazilian Carnival in February, which is legendary with all its flavors and all its colors. When you come here, hopefully you'll hear something new, maybe you'll taste something new, maybe you'll meet somebody new. The intention is to give different subcultures in Omaha a voice and a platform that may not have had it before. What's next with House of Loom? We are looking into starting a nonprofit called Loom Lab, something to focus on investing in individual artist projects and building up more of the social justice and educational, cultural components of what we're already doing on and off site. And that's something that can exist, you know, far beyond, you know, whenever this place calls it a day. It's been an amazing ride, and I'm grateful, so appreciative of the people who have stuck with us throughout the years, the relationships I've made, I've seen come and go, all the experiences, all the memories. It's powerful stuff.